So we're here, South by Southwest, big premiere of Neighbors.
Yes.
The early reviews, everyone loved it.
Yeah?
Last night. Yeah.
You loving it?
People were
That's
loving
awesome.
it. The audience was crazy for it.
The audience was, yeah.
How's it
awesome.
feel to have it, have such a great reception?
Amazing. I mean, I don't think it'll ever have quite that crazy of a reception ever again, but so basically we peaked, but I'm feeling good right now. But no, I mean, it was, South by Southwest is the perfect place for this type of movie. You need to see this movie with an audience, and the people at South by, they want to have a good time, and so it's not like they're sitting there trying to like pick apart like what doesn't work. They're just there to have a good time, and so it was like a rock concert in there, man. It was awesome.
Now, you went to college.
I was at USC.
USC?
Yeah.
How did your real life experience differ from what we see in the movie?
Greatly. But that being said, I had a lot of friends who were in fraternities. At USC, there's a huge Greek life, and so I would go to these parties that maybe weren't quite that crazy, but at the same time, crazy in different ways. You know, there's like parties where the entire house they would fill with foam, you know, and like people would end up like naked in the foam. So there was crazy stuff that went on. In general, you know, it wasn't like consistently that debaucherous, yeah.
But you never pledged for a frat or anything?
I didn't.
Like that.
I went in never really wanting to, and I kind of stuck to that. But then ultimately, I was the kid who would get invited to the frat parties by my friends who were in the frat, and then the rest of the guys who didn't know me, they were like, you know, this kid didn't really pledge, you know, why is he here? He shouldn't, and which I totally get. But eventually, going to these parties for 4 years, they were like, all right, he's okay, yeah.
What's it like going back to college again to do a movie like this?
I'm glad that it was only for 2 months. I mean, I had an amazing time in school, but by the time it was done, I was ready to get out. It just slowed down a little bit, yeah.
Now, do the parties continue when you're off the set with a group like this?
They sometimes do, but it happens more when you're filming on location. You know, this movie we shot in LA, so at the end of the day, everyone went home. But when you're on location, it's like you're in this new place, and your only family is the people on the movie, and so people generally go out to dinner or go out to drinks more. But on this one, I wish I had a crazier story, but yeah, we all just went home.
Now, obviously the movie's about having horrible neighbors.
Yes.
Is there anyone that you would be very, very angry if they moved in next week?
Like O.J. Simpson, or like, let's see.
Let's
stick with that, yeah.
And then the other side of the spectrum, someone you would love to move in next.
Oh, let's just go with my buddy Chris Mintz-Plasse, who's in the movie. I love Chris. I'll take him as close as possible.
Now, you guys, are there like a lot of pranks on a set like this?
I don't even think there was room for it, just because there was so much craziness like inherently in the script and what we were doing. For example, like there's an actor, Craig Roberts, who plays Ass Juice. Craig's this like incredible actor. I don't know if you've seen the movie Submarine, but he's I guess he's bigger in London maybe than he is in the States, but he's incredible, and we get to just actually haze him, you know, like we're waking, he's asleep, and we wake him up, and he lands into another brother's butt, and where we scare him into a pile of mud and condoms, and we're actually doing that, you know, it's not fake, so that was fun, I guess.
And so, I know you're in the trailer for 22 Jump Street.
Yeah.
Alright, is it just like a cameo, or is it more, are we gonna see more of
It's
you?
brief, but I'll tell you that it's definitely one of the weirdest scenes I've ever done, which is saying a lot. I've done a lot of weird stuff, and I just remember walking away from that day, and it was like, what happened? It's just like, it's amazing. I remember sitting there in a similar way of working with Seth. It's like watching Jonah and Rob Riggle improvise with each other. It blows my mind, man. There's like 10 people in the world who can do what these guys do, and
You're in good company. I mean, all these movies that you're in,
it's
they're
unbelievable.
all great people.
But the thing is, it's like that's the main thing, is like I've somehow snuck my way into these things, and when you surround yourself with people who are like better than you, it's like they make you look better, and so I give them all the credit. Yeah.
You give yourself some more credit there too.
I'll take a tiny bit. I'll take like 3%. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Yeah, dude.
I think the movie's